Evening, everyone. Evening. I thought, I just thought I'd do a show. Sunday evening. Not a lot happening. It's very hot over here in France at the moment. But it was strange. I've been thinking about this for a few days, to be honest. Let's do some of the chat first before we get into it, man. Be up, Ryan, man. Hey, Jez, I'm a Liverpool fan, but just want to say I absolutely adore you. Thank you, mate. Hope you're well. Man of knowledge, and yeah, you just seem like a genuine guy. Yeah, I'm just me, man. I'll say it as it is. Not a lot of people like it, but I ain't going to change anytime soon. It is. But big up to you, man. Thank you very much. Love to you and your family, and to yours as well, my friend, and to you. Denanjay, big up, bless up to you, man, as well. Thank you very much indeed, Ryan. It's Arsenal fans like you that deserve the club to be successful. Well, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? But big up to you, boy. Liverpool had a great season, and it just shows you don't need to have 5 years of processes and bullshit to actually win. Big up the assembled as well. Big up Vic, always here, man. Big up to you, man. Those Top Goon and mutants belong in the same cell as P. Diddy do it. Yeah. Well, we're going to get into it. Gavin, big up, man. It's one of them things. I mean, yeah, big up, Ryan, man. Big up to you. I think you were in the chat last night, and one of the things I'm going to talk about on young Aaron's show, which I thought was incredible. Big up, Joseph, man. Big up, Jez, cracking intro video, by the way. Yeah, thank you very much. I can't take credit for it. Big up, Mama. It was young Connor, CMO, does all my stuff for me. He's a top young man, and if anybody needs anything like that done, contact him. He does some great work, and yeah, he's a top boy. Big up Vincenzo. Big up, man. Don Jez. Yes, I'll get these names, Don and Godfather. Yeah, I wish I was Italian. Italiano, Matt, big up, Matt. Big up, Matt. Aces, yeah, there you go. I think you started it off, Aces, actually. Called me Godfather Jez. I think it was you. Yes, Ryan. So you're going to know what I'm going to talk about here, Ryan. Big up Shane, top man Shane. Putting the hours in, doing some great stuff in your channel, my friend. Going to support Shane Gooner, man, top man. Big up Stephen. How are you? How are you, Leonard? Big up to you as well, my friend. Good day, Jez. Yeah, good day to you, man. Good evening, or should I say bonsoir, as I'm in France. Nav Palmer, big up Jez in the chat. Big up to everybody. Yeah, so let's get into this now. I find it fascinating. You can be on a show, right, and you get these, like I noticed last night on Aaron's show, and they were out in force last night. The fact that they'll come into a chat and put a comment out, and then they'll keep it on and keep going and talk absolute bloody bollocks. Is that all they got to do with their lives? Are these people? They're either insane, stupid, or deluded. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to go in to a chat room, why just put bullshit out? If you are an adult person, and I classify, Gooner here, a bunch of 16-year-olds, I classify that as nearly an adult. Do they not actually have a fucking brain? I mean, this guy last night, his guy name was Darren, calling people out, called me out, and fine. But if you actually got something sensible to say, then that's fine. But don't sit there and just talk absolute bullshit, because all you're doing is making yourself look stupid. Seriously. And we're going to, also, as we move through this discussion, I want to get your views. I want you to put your views in, because there is so... Big up Anthony, man. Big up Tractor. Jez, I don't understand why these Top Goon mutants come on these realist shows. They should all sort off and go, well, we're going to talk about that, mate, Vic. We're going to talk about that. Thank you, Mama, for putting Shane's link in the chat, the pinned comment there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a great time, man. Weather is now proper hot, proper hot. 32 today, proper hot, man. What's that, Mr. Walsh? At Shane Goody, you want to know something? Leave the geezer alone. Yeah, I mean, if they are 16, then they should have a brain cell by now. But this guy last night, Darren, right, wasn't rude to a point, but he was calling people out. So I said to him, come on the show. Come and have a chat. Come and discuss it like an adult. You know, it just seems, as Ryan, you were there, this doesn't get touched on enough for me on stream. So great idea for a stream. Cheers, a big up, man. What is wrong with these people? Have they got that sad a life that they just sit there all day in a dark room, going on every channel that's going, whether it's Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Man United, Newcastle, wherever? Do they just do that? Is that all they do? Have they not actually got an interest in life? They just want to sit there and abuse people. And that to me is a very, very sad indictment. As you just said, Duna, the education system has been dumbed down, because it doesn't bother me. I'm 64 now. People can call me whatever they want to call me. It's not going to hurt me. It's not going to upset me. I find it quite laughable. But when you actually ask them to say, well, come on then, talk to me about it. Let's see what you've got to say. They cry and walk away and run. And Jossie, much better name for the channel. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for that. Yeah, I did put a poll out, and there's a lot of other people came with some great names as well. Some great names. One I particularly liked was Loose Cannon, but a lot of people said, no, it's got to have something to do with you, your name, you know, whatever. So that's what it became. Matthew says, I think Arteta is doing a good job now compared to when he first joined. I think he will win a trophy this season. I love your optimism. I do. I love your optimism. I can't agree with you personally. I don't think he'll be that long. Big up, Tony, man. Hammers Football TV. Go and support this guy. West Ham TV show. Brilliant, brilliant guy. Hope you're well, Tony. Matt, they care more about Arteta. Now, this is something I was going to touch on. Right. What is it about people that have got this fucking love fest for Arteta? What is it? He hasn't done nothing. He hasn't done anything. He won an FA Cup. Brilliant. I love the FA Cup. Credit. When he won that, I thought, oh, here we go. Here we go. Not that I wanted him, but I'll give him credit because he earned that credit to win an FA Cup. Not his team, admittedly. Some will disagree with me about that because that's my view. It was Emery's team, and he soon got rid of most of them, didn't he? So, hey, didn't go well, did it? And it hasn't gone well since, because I don't classify second, losing in a Champions League semi-final as actually achieving. Good to get there, but you win nothing. And I don't understand this. I mean, you get these people come out and say he's doing a great job. He's going to move on. He's going to achieve. He's going to win. How long does it bloody take? Last year, Klopp left Liverpool. Slot came in, won the Premier League in his first year. So it doesn't take 5 years, entering the 6th season coming up in August with this manager. How long do we sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait? Because these people that come in the chat and they're happy to accept failure. And that's what it is. It's failure. Coming second, you're first loser. That is not a trophy. That is failure. And you have to move on and get somebody that can actually get you over the line. And I've seen enough of it. But people in chats that go around, you know, I go on many different channels and chat to great YouTubers, in my opinion. And you get the same people, almost, that are saying the same. Big up to you, David. Bonjour. Saying the same old bollocks. I'm good, David. Hope you're well in New Zealand, man. Must be cold down there now. But they don't seem to accept that coming second, losing semi-finals, not qualifying for the FA Cup, failing in another semi-final to Newcastle. Well done, Newcastle. Won their first trophy for 60 odd years. Domestically, I'm talking about. They did win a European trophy in 67, I think it is. Mama will correct me. But people accept this. I don't get it. I want Arsenal to win silverware. Shassamul Alam, big up to you, man. Big up to you. Your knowledge of Arsenal is valuable to us. They don't make them like this anymore. Sadly not, mate. Sadly not, because people don't want to know about the past. They don't want to know the history. Okay, people aren't interested in history, but the fact is, it's there. Arsenal have been a great football club, and we should accept that, and we should endorse that, and we should educate people about that. But the club doesn't do it. Todd Burge, big up, Jez. What phase are Bath Rugby in? 2 years ago, bottle of league last season, lost the final, and now this season won both an European trophy and the final for the league next weekend. Well, there you go. There you go, man. Thank you, Mama, for posting that. Thank you very much. The Arsenal Alliance. Big up to the Arsenal Alliance. Great name, Jez. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Gun Down. Big up, Carl. Go and support Carl's channel, Gun Down UK. Top young man. Puts out great content. Goes on many different panels and always speaks the facts. Big up, Jez. Arteta's last press conference. Yeah, I watched your channel, mate. I watched your show, the Q&A. I watched it, man. Steve, yeah, they fancy him. Why? Right, okay. Why? What is this love fest for Arteta? Why? I never remember this with other managers. I don't remember this with Arsene Wenger or George Graham. Two of the greatest managers we've ever had in a football club. I don't remember any of this. What is it? This is, I think, got to be the biggest PR con of any football club I've ever sodding known. Yeah, I think you're right, Gunia. It's got to be something like that. I mean, when you see banners at the Emirates, the best-looking Spaniard we know, is this a new thing at the club? Have we got a doesn't worry me, but have we got this new gay thing? I mean, we've got a dating site now, by all accounts. I mean, what is happening at this football club? And we've got these mutants that come into the chats and are just happy to sit there and talk absolute shit to people. And they have no context, I beg your pardon. They have no reason, and they sit there like it's funny. And all they do is get abused. Is that what they want? They want to be abused and told that they're absolute idiots. They're brain dead. They're stupid. Is that what they want to achieve in life? You know, it's just laughable, man. Benjamin says, I disagree that it's just the Arteta issue. The club are happy with what he's done. They love top four, love the PR, loving merchant, dropping merchandise for the owners. That's not failure. Well, I disagree with you there, my friend. I totally disagree with you there on that one. Because at the end of the day, the object of elite football is to win trophies. Otherwise, why bother? Might as well go into Sunday League. Seriously. AFC 22, what is wrong with Arsenal haters who claim to be Arsenal fans like you, Kenny and Lee? The thing is, that statement, let's break that statement down, shall we? What is wrong with Arsenal haters who claim to be Arsenal fans like you? Well, then they're not Arsenal fans, are they? If they hate Arsenal, then they're not Arsenal fans. So I don't really understand your statement there. And yeah, I am an Arsenal fan. Born and bred. Kenny Ken, born and bred. Lee Gunner, lifelong fan. So what are you trying to tell me here? I don't understand. Maybe I've misinterpreted your statement, but I'm not quite unsure what you're saying there. Carl says, big up Carl Rossi, man. It's why I rarely venture into Arsenal channels, football channels in general. It's tapped. Most of it is nowadays, mate. It's just unbelievably weird, I think is the right way of putting it. Todd Bird says, so Arteta's achievement is one FA Cup, got Arsenal 2 times 3, Arsenal 2 second 3 times and beat Real Madrid. Compared to all the records that he's broken, not good one. By the way, I have no idea why he's still here. Sack Arteta now. Yeah. He hasn't achieved what he said. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. He said in his first season he would win the Champions League within 3 seasons. His statement, not mine, his statement, took him 4 seasons to get into the fucking Champions League. And what was it when, Liverpool were way ahead of us, 10 points clear, and somebody said to him, Liverpool winning the league over my dead body. Really? Really? We didn't really actually change anything, did you, you melt? Seriously. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Mr. Offall says, 1 more season, Jez. That's all we've got to put up with this fraud trot, I hope. I hope it won't be that long, to be honest. Hope it won't be that long. I'm fed up with it. I'm bored with it. Carl says, AFC 22, continue being a cheerleader, lad. May vibes be good for your grandkids. Oh, Carl's not happy. Arteta's FA Cup win was the worst thing to happen to this club. It gave him license, sadly. Joseph says, Jez, I sent Shane AFTV headline on one of their podcasts saying Sesko could be the new Anelka. Oh, new Anelka. Really? Okay. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Agamotto, big up to you, man. Jez, you are the truth. Yeah, I say it, mate. A lot of people don't like it, but, that's me. That's what I say. And there's 130 in the house, man. Smash the likes up. Let's get it up there. Let's get the likes. Sub if you are new. Get the channel going even more. Mr. Joshi, big up Jez in the chat. Hope you're well. Really like your new channel name. Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Thank you. AFC 22, why can't you guys support the team? Like, no, what? What good does it do hating on everything about the club? Because I fucking hate what this club has become, matey. That's why. I once watched this club when they were a great club. Right now, they're not a great club. We're an infested, downgraded football club. And a lot of the fans you're quoting at the Emirates are not true Arsenal fans. They're fucking tourists, man. I'm sure you go to the Emirates and you'll know. Ryan says Twitter is infested with mutants who will argue the toss until the cows come home. Yeah, and let's get into that one, shall we? Let's move into that. YouTube channels. Let's get into this one, shall we? The biggest Arsenal YouTube channel out there. There's probably 3 people on there that I've got any time for, that actually know what they're talking about and actually are proper Arsenal fans. The rest of them are just absolute fucking arsewipes. You've got a Luton fan that thinks he's an Arsenal fan. You've got the midget uncle and that thinks he knows everything about Arsenal and Arteta's the best thing since sliced bread. When that guy has seen Wenger's teams and George Graham's teams. So it shows to me it's a pure shit show, sponsored channel, and they will never ever disagree with the Arsenal way because they know they'll lose all their privileges to Arsenal. So it's a bullshit channel from day one. Simple. Yet millions of people follow it and fall for that bullshit. Most of them are young kids who have no way of making their own decision because they haven't developed their way of making their own decisions. They just want to be part of the get-along gang. They want to be one of the sheep. They're not going to stand up in the playground and say, actually, mate, you're wrong. I don't agree with what you're saying. And they are one of the biggest problems in this bloody fan base. They are a cancer to the club. And they need to be cut out. But we know it ain't going to happen. Because they want to do what they're doing. They don't give a shit about the club. Let's be honest. They don't really give a shit. And there's three people I'm excluding from that. Right? Turkish is a top guy. Lee Judges, he'll hunt with the fox. Sorry, he'll run with the fox, hunt with the hounds. He'll flip-flop. Seen it. So I'm not convinced with him. SG says AFC 22 because the club likes to increase every product without showing any silverware. So you're basically a happy clapper, accept anything from the club, winning nothing. Well said. Well said. You've summed it up well. You know, at the end of the day, Benjamin says, Carl Rossi, why don't you, what you lot don't ever understand is that the owners adore the Arteta hype and PR, and he's doing everything they demand, making their money and dropping merchandise is the end goal for them. That's a very, very good statement, Benjamin. That is a very good statement. I think you've summed it all up there, because that is what they want. Big up Jazinho. Jazinho. Jez speaking facts, big up Andy G. Now, let's get back to it, man. AFC 22. Jez, you want a piece of history? Yeah, go on, give me some history, man. Arteta's Arsenal scored the most goals in a Premier League season. And what? And what? And could have scored 200 goals. Didn't win anything. Means nothing. I've seen Wenger's team score the most goals in the Premier League. Didn't win anything. So what are you trying to tell me here, mate? What you telling me? There's no argument there, fella. No argument. Big up AFC always, man. Big up to you, fella. Even when Tottenham, Fran says, even when Tottenham people on Twitter are in love with Anges, he's our worst manager ever in the Premier League era. There you go. And you sacked him. You sacked him. Your club sacked him after winning a European trophy. So who's moving like the bigger club here? Arsenal or Spurs? Yeah, who's the bigger club now? Come on. Joseph says it's like they get off being argued against. Yeah, I think they sort of must get a high out of it. Surely, I don't understand it, man, myself. The club are 100% signing for top four now. Yeah, well, that's the art that. Well, yeah, that's when I lost all faith in Wenger when he came out of that stupid statement. You know, top four is a trophy. The worst statement that manager could have ever made. Because nowadays there's way too many people that accept that as the level. Oh, as long as you get top four, that's fine. I don't remember actually seeing a top four trophy. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I got it wrong. I've never seen one at the Emirates, a top 4 trophy. I never saw one at Highbury. So somebody correct me. Carl says, gone down, says Scott Lyon, won't be able to fit into this box, mate. All I'll say, he got asked a Q&A about what he's doing on the off season. Yeah, go and watch it, man. Go and watch Carl's channel. He did the breakdown of the Q&A for Arteta's off-season chat. Go and have a watch of it. It's very entertaining. So yeah, big up to Tony, man. Blake, the club are not signing to win; they're signing players to maintain top 4. There we go again. See, everybody knows it. Kroenke's happy with Arteta. Yeah. Nino 1983, unfortunately, Jez, it's the YouTube and social media generation now. They watch AFTV, believe in that bollocks that come out from them for views and media begging. Yeah, and sponsorships and all that, man. Benjamin says, Jez, the owners said themselves. Yes, Josh, yeah, sorry, man, you're right. Stan Kroenke, we didn't buy Arsenal to win trophies. I remember it so well. And that was the day it put the dagger in the heart of Arsenal. Yonko, big up, Jez. What an absolute legend you are, mate. Big up to you, my friend. I'm a City fan, but I respect you most, mate. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Always good to hear your football takes. Well, I just find it, annoying that people come out of such bollocks at times. Yeah, Tone, what's going on with the Zupimendi signing? Thought that was supposed to happen. Well, it's supposed to be done, wasn't it? Now it looks like he might be going elsewhere. Yeah, I've been here for 2 weeks, man. Des, top manager, he was saying, yeah, I've been here for 2 weeks. Brought my gear with me to stream now and again. I just thought, like, I was on guesting on Aaron's show last night, and I just thought, what is wrong with some people? They were all out last night. I don't know, was it a full moon last night? Was it a full moon? Because they were all out last night. Blake says 7th season now. Yeah, it's going well, isn't it? Jolien says, I hope you're well, Jez. Proper Arsenal. Yeah, mate, cut me in half and it says what it says behind me. That one. Victoria Concordia Crescent, my friend. The generation is so dumb. Love to say truth is hate and can't tell the difference, can't take it. Nope. So let's get back to what I was talking about there, shall we? There's 152 in the house, people. Come on, smash them likes up. Smash them up. Let's get to 150 likes. That'd be nice. It does help the channel, helps the algorithm. Spencer, big up to you, man. Scousers, big up Jess in the chat. Big up to you, man. Now, we were talking about a channel. Biggest problem to me in the Arsenal fan base, my opinion. But I don't watch it. I used to years ago. That's how I first knew Lee and Kenny. And, but no more for me. It's a shit show, sellout as well. Shane Gooner, man, it's been a PR aim since Arteta came in. Focus on the soft boy, smarmy, social media loving fans with merchandise and excuses. These fans will never revolt. They're all spineless. Fact. Because a lot of them, mate, they're not true Arsenal. That's the thing. They're not true Arsenal. But come on. Yeah, Ryan. Anne's got sacked for winning a trophy, man. CRB, big up to you, Jez. Glad I can rely on my club. City, shit summer last year, making up for it ever since. Yeah, you're going well, man. That's the difference. Big clubs work like that. David says, gone by Christmas. Let's hope so, man. Then we can all have a nice Christmas and celebrate and look forward to new beginnings. Because we ain't going anywhere with this clown. Big up Light Thief, man. Kroenke's will replace me with another Muppet. Yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised. Yeah, I know people are joking. I hope they're joking. They say that Fabregas, God almighty, you can imagine the meltdown from Kenny Ken. I think you all know the opinion of Kenny on Fabregas ain't good. As Tony says, Hammers football. The Arsenal Alliance, any truth the deal's off, or is that the PR machine? If you're talking about the Zupermendi, the deal's never done, mate. It's all bullshit once again. He's looking to go elsewhere. Apparently United are in the frame. So, you know, hey, this is another bullshit, man. Big up Stephen, man. Good old Forest. Big up Jez and the chat. Bosh, the likes up, people. Big up to you, man. Proper football club. Nottingham Forest. Moving like a big club. Doing what they need to do. You know, had a good season last year for Forest. Dropped off at the end, sadly. Didn't quite get Europe, but let's see what they do this year. I've got a lot of respect for Nottingham Forest. The Arsenal Alliance, Romano says it's still happening. I don't believe a word that guy says, to be honest. It's 5 a.m. Yes, Jez, hope you're good. I'm good, man. Hope you are well as well. I can't get behind the team, says Ryan, as much next season if the clown is still here. It's frustration, man, isn't it? It is frustration. It really is frustration. Anyway, let's get back into this one. Right, now. Okay. Certain channel. I was in the chat the other day. She knows Arsenal. Jess. If that isn't the biggest piss take channel for Arsenal out there, dear God, she knows fuck all about Arsenal Football Club. Nothing. And she's another little arsewipe, right? That when you put a question to her, yeah, she'll not show it, or she'll get you blocked. And that is a very sad indictment of a YouTuber. If you're on YouTube, you got to take the shit. I get it. I've had it for 4 years, 3.5 years since I've had my channel. But I'll show the comment. And then I'll counteract it. But Sarad says the content of some of these channels is excessive and repetitive. It's winding level-headed Arsenal fans like us up. It's why I chose to completely check out the transfer window this summer. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I'm not listening to any of it. I'm not listening to any of it until I actually see a player at the Emirates with an Arsenal shirt on, with a pen in hand, signing a contract. Then I will believe it. Until then, I'm not interested. It's bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. And it's so frustrating. Big up, Toe, man. The Arsenal Alliance can't make it up, can you? All this media is BS. Yeah, it's true. Ryan, AFC is making your point of the stream, Jez, quite nicely. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The positive fans said Arsenal had a war chest. Where the fuck is it then? Where is it then? Scott says, Scott is G 1992. I have declined to listen to any media as it's all crap. Yes, you're so right. I don't listen to any of it. I never ever listen to any of Arteta's press conferences. I know there's streams that will do a breakdown afterwards, and good luck, well done. I watch them to get a highlighted, more intelligent look from that person hosting that. But most of the time, I can't be asked because the guy talks in riddles. But anyway, let's get back to it. So this girl, right? This woman calls herself, she knows Arsenal. Fair enough. Fair enough. I put a question in. I put a genuine, nice question. Can you name me 5 players from the Invincible team? Blanked it. Didn't even show it. Blanked it. So I said, all right, fair enough. So I then said, who's the manager before George Graham that brought Dennis Bergkamp. Blanked it. Couldn't answer it. Didn't want to answer it. Why? Because she doesn't know. Yet you have the audacity, Jess, to call yourself She Knows Arsenal. She Knows Arsenal. Rightio. So I then said, how often do you get to the Emirates? Blanked it. Wouldn't answer it. Didn't like it. I know the truth. David says, stop watching halfway through Claude on the bus. Total BS channel. Yeah, absolutely, man. Especially when you've got Uncle Fester, Julian. Do you know, I'd love to have a fucking conversation with him. I would call that melt out on so many lies he's told. So many lies. The classic 89 story. Dear God Almighty. Talk about make a load of bullshit. He went on that Sophie's young Sophie. Guna Gossip. Great channel. And the bullshit he was coming out with. But bless her, she's only young, she wouldn't know. To be fair. So I mean, AFC 22. Come on, man. What are you smoking? If he sack Arteta, he'll go on to absolutely dominate football, a club that actually will give him his players. Yeah, okay, mate. Stop smoking what you're smoking, my friend. Stop smoking it. It's not going to do you any good. Seriously, come on. You know, if you want to put a comment in, man, then put something sensible in. Dominic Bucknor, even Jez, was you in the fraud Tom Cannon's chat this morning? No, not me, man. Not me. I wouldn't go on a shit show like that, man. No chance. Certainly, I wouldn't even go in the chat, to be honest. Com285V, I think Turkish Dan Curtis know what they're talking about. Turkish does. Absolutely. I totally 100% agree with you there. Dan Potts, yeah, absolutely Dan Potts. That's one of the ones I would always say. The thing is with Dan, he's very level-headed and he'll speak exactly as he sees it. And I've got, you know, admiration for Dan on that one. Joseph, he won't win anything. Arteta isn't good enough at AFC 22. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there we go. Talk, you know, when you're a YouTuber, right? It's disrespectful not to show people's comments that don't agree with you. I've got, you know, we're having a little bit of a chat tonight on here with AFC 22. He's being respectful, and I'm being respectful back. I don't agree with what he's telling me, and he doesn't agree with what I'm telling him. But he's being respectful, and that is good. But when you've got people that, because they don't actually agree, I mean, on YouTube, that don't like what you're telling me. Jellyfish Potter says, I'm not a fan of Potts. Fair enough. Fair enough. Then I think it's not respectful to your chat, because the way I look at it, right, when somebody makes the effort or bothers to come and watch you on YouTube, then I think, this is my view, that I should at least have the respect back to them to show their comment. Now, yeah, you get hate comments, you get saying, you know, Jez, you're a wanker, or you're talking bollocks. Fair enough. That's your opinion. But if you want to call me that, I'll give it back to you. Now, the thing is, at least here tonight, we've got people putting facts in that they believe are correct. And therefore, I believe I should show them respect as well. I don't think that's wrong. Do you disagree with me? I watched Turkish for years, and he gets the likes of Babs on to represent Arsenal fans, says everything. Well, I used to like Turkish's when he had his own show. I used to like that. It was good because he was a proper Arteta out then. Yeah, but hey, times change, man. Times change. Blake says AFC 22, 6 seasons ago. Yeah, well, AFC 22 Arteta wouldn't dominate because difference between an actual big club and Arsenal is they would sack Arteta the moment the shit hits the fan. Yeah, exactly. Benjamin says that's a blatant lie, Jez. AFT was massively against the club until the pandemic. Have I said anything different? Did I not? All I said was they're now Arsenal in. Arteta in. I didn't mention before. Did I mention that before, mate? Did I? Correct me if I'm wrong. I never said that they didn't say that. I said I used to watch them when they were Arsenal fans. When Lee Gunner was on there, Kenny Ken was on there, Claude was on there. The voice of reason. I didn't say anything. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, my friend. Have I missed something here? Because I think you're misquoting me. But hey, I might be wrong. Duke says Kudos and Members era. Hi, Jez. Big up, man. Big up. Kane scored loads of goals when what did he win at Spurs? There you go. There you go, man. Blake says AFC 22. What has he done in 6 seasons ago? He's been given 600 mil plus. He's been given a lot of time. He's the top 3 paid managers in Europe, and he has not repaid this backing. Where are the trophies? Yes, this is the facts, isn't it? This is big up Nolte, man. Big up Nolte. Go and support Nolte's TV channel, man. Top guy. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Jellyfish Potter. Yeah, you got your opinions, and I agree with you, man. Actually, facts. You know, that is the thing, right? We can all have a debate and have an argument and say, right, I don't agree with you. I mean, look, come on, right? That Jess Bird, yeah. I mean, if she wanted to have a head-to-head with me when she said she knows Arsenal, good. I'd love it. I'd fucking love it, man. But we know she wouldn't do it because she knows she'd get absolutely crucified. I'd roast her. But she comes out with this bullshit name. She knows Arsenal. Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. You live in America. You might know a load. You might have read a lot of books. But when people go in your chat, and I'm not the only bugger, right? Go in your channel and question you, and you don't answer you don't show the question, you don't show the comment. That shows to me you're a bullshitter. Fact. But AFC 22, we beat Real Madrid, who people like you and Lee Gunner like to compare us to. I don't compare Arsenal to Real Madrid. Don't fucking put me in that game, mate. I have never, ever, ever, ever said Arsenal are like Real Madrid. Do not quote me on that one, fella, because you're so fucking wrong. Lee does. That's fine. That's Lee. That's not me. And the thing is, you know, everybody thinks, oh, Lee and I agree about everything. I can assure you we do not. It's a sign that we are in the right direction. Bollocks. Wenger destroyed Arsenal. I to a point, I'll agree with you on that one, Light Thief. I will agree. Hope you enjoy your fishing up on the Tay. I'm very jealous of you for that. Brenny K74. Top Gooners need to ask professional footballers if they want to win a Premier League or a Champions League only. Kenny Sampson was proud to captain us to win a Littlewoods Cup. True. Todd says, where are the new signings? They have been hyping them up all year, and now the transfer window is open. We sign no one. This is like your fridge is completely empty and you go to shop and buy nothing. Yeah, this is what I said last night, man. Nico says, I scored most blonde girls in Sweden, but I don't have a trophy, mate. I like that. Love it. Stephen Swire, the Audi Cup. Trophies over the league position any day unless you finish first. AFC always, man. Facts. Absolute facts. KLS says, what constitutes a normal fan? I thought a normal fan wants success for the club. Well, that's what I always thought. That's what I always thought, my friend. That's what I mean. I've never, ever in my life supported a manager. I've supported the club. I've liked managers. I have liked, I thought we've got a good manager. And I've said, big up, man. Long may it continue. But I've never actually said, well, I actually support him. But no, I mean, to me, that badge behind me is what it's all about. Personally, But hey, Arsene says, the mutants have latched onto that statement because Wenger won us major trophies. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, man. I totally agree with that. Big up says Tony says, big up Normsky TV. Proper Arsenal fans don't get a look in. Scott is, you're right. Well, big up to you, man. Andrea Christian Radu. Big up, Jez. I completely agree with the chap said it's about the dollars. It's all PR and commercial. You think all fans would have learned from watching the Glazers out. Yeah, I'm sad to say I have to agree with you on this. I do have to agree with you. It's gone that way. This is what the PR is of this bloody club. Anthony says, Jez, what pisses me off more is when people are on the fence, they're Arteta in, they're out, and they're back to Arteta in. That's the ones that piss me off. Yeah, we're going to move on to that. Now that leads me on to something here. That leads me on. A certain YouTuber, right, got binned off a lot of channels. He kept promoting his own channel on other people's channels, and he got warned, and then people would block him and all this, right? He's put out there that he was an Arsenal fan on his channel. He's got a couple of thousand subscribers, I think, something around that. He's now put out on Insta, he's now a fucking Spurs fan. He's proud to support the white side of North London. How the fuck do you do that if you want to make out you're an Arsenal fan? How do you do that? Because when I saw that on Insta, I said, is this a piss take? Are you having a laugh? And he said, Arsenal pissed me off, so I now support Spurs. Okay, so you're a real Arsenal fan then. Through and through. Support the badge. Support the club. You're a proper Arsenal. Fucking Jesus Christ almighty. Honestly, man. How can you do that? SG says, at AFC 22, maybe you didn't listen to what Jez said. He said, unless he wins the Premier League or the UCL, the problem is in your head shoved in Arteta's arse. Makes it harder for you to listen. Oh, ouch. AFC 22, beating Madrid is not a trophy. If the best you can do in 6 seasons is beat Madrid, you have failed. Well, that's a great comment. That's a great comment, man. Hammers Football TV, hey, Jez, is Arsenal, yeah, you had the special ones out last night on Aaron's show. Yeah, they're all there, mate. They must have let them out. It must have been a night off for all the carers. They all came out, man. Nolsky says, Scott, 97 FA Cup win against Liverpool. That's why I started following them and seeing Emily and Who's crying. Ah, well, yes. Good old days, man. Good old days when Arsenal were a team. AFC 22. I never said beating Real Madrid is a trophy. It's a sign that we are going in the right direction. Okay. If that's how little achievement you think the club should be, then I'm very sorry for you, because you should be looking at much higher limits than that, mate. Just, it's okay to beat Real Madrid. That means we're there. We're on the road, boys. We're on the road, and that's it. We beat Real Madrid. Big up. Yeah, that's an achievement, isn't it? Todd says Italy sacked their head coach. Why are they not trusting the process? Yeah, true. Big up, Rashid, man. Hope you're well. Go and support Arsenal Revolution TV, Rashid. Another great channel. Another great channel. Go and support that young man. Yeah, it's one of them. But we're gonna knock this on the head shortly, but I'm trying to get through this chat as quick as I can. Wyndham Earl, next season is going to be a lot more competitive with other teams making signings, Jez. And Arteta signs Kepa and Benjamin Test. Yeah, fuck me. Don't even go on that one. Another Chelsea reject, boys. Another Chelsea reject. Yeah. Did you ever meet Claude? Me? Yeah, I did. Many times. Top man. Lovely man. Absolute gentleman. I first met Claude at Highbury, actually. The Assemble, in my opinion, it appears that common sense has become a rare commodity by each new generation. Yeah, scary, isn't it, man? Big up, it's scary. Yeah, honestly, man. Nico, big up, Jesmond Stockholm, Sweden. Nice to hear you sign new goalkeeper from my. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, there we go again. Chelsea reject. Nice one. What is it? Have we got a link with them or something? Are we their retirement club? The problem is the owners, not Arteta. Really? AFC, I'm going to ask you this question. Why is it the owners? Why? I want you to quantify your statement. Why is it the owners that are the problem? Todd says, even as everyone looking forward to watch Spain versus Portugal on ITV1 with watch France versus Germany. I won't be, mate. I won't be watching that. Man. James Sliggers in Lee. Hi, Jez. Big up to you, man. Normsky TV. Honestly, mate, have you ever been mistaken for Frank Bruno? Frank Bruno. What a guy he was. Top guy. AFC always. Arteta lost in the Europa League to Olympiacos. Villarreal in fourth place. Lisbon on pens. The arrogance and stupidity of this fan base to now dismiss the Europa League as some worthless trophy. There you go, man. There you go. Anthony says it's like the West Ham fans. 1 minute they're Potter in, then they're Potter out, then back to Potter in. I'm on a show with one of them on Wednesday nights. That's not fair, mate, is it? Come on. Can't diss him like that. Joseph Connor Golden says at Stevenswell, last season must have been brilliant for Forest. Yeah, they had a great season. Vincenzo says, I will open a big bottle of champagne when Arteta leaves. Unfortunately, if the Cronkies have their way, Arteta will be here for another 10 years at least. Yes. Yeah, that's it, man. She knows nothing. She's fucking useless, man, that bird. She's a disgrace to the club. I'm just going to pick out, before we wrap this up, because I've got to go and eat in a minute. So if I miss some of the comments, I apologise. But would you take Shirka? Yeah, I would. At least he can play. Shane said, Benjamin, I think you mean Arteta has spent more than any Arsenal manager in our history. He's been more than backed. He's blown every penny on crap. Yeah, but people support it, mate. So people support it, buddy. You know what I mean? But yeah, before we wrap it up, I'm just looking for any interesting comments that I need to show. Benjamin says, Shane, Arteta being sacked isn't my issue. Been him today, but the owners don't demand trophies, only top four. So Simeone, Don Carlo, Inzaghi came in. Nothing changes for them. Well, I think there'd be a difference in the fact that those sort of managers would demand difference. That's the difference between them, should I say, and this current manager. He accepts what he's told. Unfortunately, that is probably why we wouldn't get a top manager because if that's the statement you're making is correct, then they wouldn't get a top flight manager in. So that is a problem. That is a problem. Jordan says, "Jez, I love listening to you and Kenny. Give us top class football history. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Let's talk everything. Hi, Jez. Remember when Luis Enrique was asked about Arteta and he went, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, absolutely, man. But anyway, let's go on to the next one, shall we? Maureen the Red, massive big up, Jez. Those younger fan base not knowing anything about the history of their clubs. I was born in 1990. My favourite ever Liverpool team is the 87-88. No excuses. Yeah, great team that was, man. Great team. But Vic says, Guna ER, I think Turkish is a sellout too. Well, he sort of changed his narrative, didn't he? But hey, it is life. Scott says, Turkish posts regularly on his own channel. Jets. I haven't seen it for a while, man. I haven't seen it, so I missed something there. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find if any comments come back, but I can't see it. Views on Sport, man. Go and support Views on Sport as well. Another new channel, top fella. Does great content as well. Does great content. Mama's putting the links out there. Thank you, Mama, as always. You're top man, top man. Gunner 69. Love the new name, Jez. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Jez, did you used to respect Judge's opinions back in the day, or do you think it was actually full of crap? Full of crap, man. Full of crap. Bullshit. And I can prove it. Because I remember you used to be say, hang on, let's start again, Christopher, because I remember you said he used to say he used to sit in the Highbury back in the day. Well, he used to say he used to say he sat in the North Bank, but at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, he was a semi-professional footballer. So how could he be in the North Bank and playing semi-professional football? Just saying. I never remember him. I don't remember him. I know a lot of people from the North Bank. So yeah, I don't say I know all of them. Of course I don't. 40-odd thousand, but 30-odd thousand. But nah. But there we go. Kawaji Jalil, big up, man. Hope you're well. Big up, Prom. Hope you're doing, mate. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Just looking for see if this guy's come back to me with a comment. No, can't see it anyway. Can't see it. Jellyfish Potted says no club should be compared to the free club that is Real Madrid. They are one of a kind. Yeah, they were not that great this year, but hey, there we go. Never mind. There we go. Don Jez, when are you having Egal and Christian on your show? They wouldn't come on, mate. I can promise you that right now. They would not come on. I promise you that. But let's talk about that, shall we? Let's talk about that. My buddy Egal, he's a nice guy. He's all right. Completely deluded. Yeah, Christian. Yeah, I knew Kenny. Yeah, before then. But they're completely fucking deluded. Is that guy? But he believes in what he says. Carlington Codner. Jez, our football club is finished, man. Yeah, it's not looking good, man, is it? Jez, you think you'll get Zupermendi? No, John, I don't. I think he's going elsewhere, personally. But yeah, you know, Egal, fair play. He goes on channels, right, and he says his piece. And one couple of things that wind me up with him. He's got his opinion, and I respect his opinion because that's what he believes. But he gets the arsehole when people interrupt him, right? He gets the cob on about it. But when he does it to others, he thinks it's okay, and then he'll rage quit because you don't like what I'm saying. Another YouTuber, right, that doesn't have the respect to the people that he should have. If you're on a channel with as a guest, then you should have the decency and respect to listen to what the other guests are saying. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Tone, man. Hammers Football TV. Great show, Jez. Enjoy your time out there. We'll catch you soon, mate. Later. Take care, buddy. Take care. Have a good one. Have a good one, man. So, yeah. But that's the sort of thing that winds me up. If you're going to have a debate with somebody, then at least have the decency to actually respect what the other people are saying. And don't cry about the fact you get interrupted when you interrupt everybody else. I've been on channels with him, and it's a fucking laugh. Big up Scott G1992, man. Thanks for your super chat. All over this land. Yeah, it's a good song, actually. 88 miles per hour. Ego influenced by too much online crap. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Do you think it's just a show with Ego? Yes, of course it is, man. Most of what he talks is bullshit. Asa says Lee Gunner has a very tough schedule when managing West Ham and YouTube streaming. Yeah, he puts the hours in, mate, doesn't he? He puts the hours in at West Ham. Prom Ice says, "Come on, man, Eagles a fatquid and an idiot." Yeah, absolutely. I do agree with you. I mean, I'll give him respect on his channel on shows. I've been on shows with him. I've always showed respect, but what annoys me, he doesn't show respect back to other people. And then when he gets the he just runs away like a little girl. So that I find annoying, to be honest, man. I find it very annoying. Chris says, "No, for me, Jez, Egal cares more about us." Yeah, well, yes, about Arteta than the club. None of his points are valid. No, I agree with you. Look, I'm not defending the guy. I agree with you. He talks bollocks most of the time. Right? He knows fuck all about the club. He's proven that way too many times in the past. And you can talk to him. Yes, classic man. Yes, Egal supports Chelsea. Blue face. Oh my God, do you remember that? Smurfs. Remember that? Dear, how embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing. But yeah, I mean, most what he's an Arteta fan. I actually did say in the chat, he didn't answer it. When Arteta goes, are you going to go with him? Are you going to go and support whatever club he supports? Because how the fuck he's got the subscribers he's got, I will never know. There must be a lot of deluded fans out there listening to his bullshit. And I feel sorry for the true Canadian Arsenal fans. I'm sure they don't own him. I mean, dear God, I'd be embarrassed if I was Canadian, had him as an Arsenal spokesman on fucking YouTube. Jesus Christ almighty. Mr. Joshia says, great show, Jez. Keep landing the facts, mate. Big up to you, man. Thanks for watching. Kawaji Jalil says, Tonali or Partey. That's a good one. Yeah. I like Partey, to be honest. I do like Partey. But Tonali, we wouldn't get him, man. We wouldn't get him. Christopher says, were you talking? Yeah, Luca, man. Yeah. Flip the fence, man. Jump the other side. He's now Spurs. Big up Spurs. Fucking wankers. Yeah. Couldn't believe it. Because Arsenal upset him. Right. Okay. How many years have Arsenal upset me in the 58 fucking years I've been supporting them? Yeah. How many times have they upset me? Have I jumped ship and swam across down White Hart Lane to get to the other, Nah. Absolute disgrace, man. And I called him out. I told him on Insta, I told him exactly what I thought. I said, you're never an Arsenal fan anyway. He went, I know. I mean, come on. At least he admitted it, so I'll respect him for that. It's a joke, man. It's me, Everest. Big up, man. Big up. Jez, big up to you in the chat as always. Big up to you, bro. Thanks for watching. As always, KLS says, lol, I used to think Egal knew he was talking shit, but he's displayed enough absence of intelligence that he may well believe it. I think he does, man. I honestly think he does believe what he's saying. And that's sad. Crypto 2021 says, Egal's a cardboard fan, love the banter, but he's a ribs and bibs statistic, G&A merchant. Fact, well said. Desolmaz, sad thing is when people make deluded statements like Egal, does it gains traction from people reacting to it and spreads? Yeah, that's the thing, man. It does. It does, because at the end of the day, people will listen to that bollocks, and it's sad, isn't it? That you got many good YouTubers out there that actually spill the facts, the knowledge out there. People have started up in the last 6 months. I've mentioned some of them tonight. You know, Aaron Talks Arsenal, Shane Gooner, yeah, Carl Gun Down UK. I mean, these guys, right? Views on Sport. They all know their shit. Big up, Dow. Hope you're well, man. They all know their shit, and they talk facts, and they put out great content. But the thing is, you've got an idiot like Egal that talks absolute bollocks. Absolute bollocks. But people will go and subscribe to him. Why? They're all sheep. They're all fucking sheep. And that's the frustration these people must find. Now, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this. I will give it a go, though. I will try. Oh, gosh. Oh, you're off, Vincent. I do apologise. I've abused your name, my friend. We are done this season. Yeah, I agree with you, my friend. It's me, Everest. Someday these shitticks of Egal and the other top gooners will run out after they're proven wrong, and they'll become irrelevant. Now, that's the hope, man. Let's fucking hope so. Christopher says, meant to say pick. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Dow says, Mr. Swar Legend. Yes. Rose says, hi, Jez. Appreciate the streams, bud. Big up to you, man. Thanks for watching, as always. Smash the likes, people. And if you're new in the house, subscribe. It does help the channel. Marry in the Red, Jez, the way Egal and Kristen both smirk at and cut off DJB on Potsy channel's a disgrace. Well, let's be honest, man. That Christian knows absolutely fuck all. I've never been on a channel with him yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. And he'll get put to bed. I treat older Liverpool fans and older fans in general like kings. Learn so much from them. Yeah, because you've got a brain. You're intelligent. You understand. These people, man, they're stupid. They are so stupid and fucking deluded. Honestly, man. Seriously. They just talk absolute bollocks for the sake of talking bollocks. They only do it to get views, subs, and all that shit. They don't come out with hard facts. It's all what's up in their little head. Christopher says, I would love to see you in a stream with Julian. Oh, mate, I'd love it. I would love it. I'd fucking love it. As old Keegan said, I'd fucking love it. But probably never happen, man. He wouldn't want to face me. He probably don't know me. He's probably never heard of me, but I'd absolutely put him to the cleaners. Seriously. But hey, there you go. Never mind. It's me, Everest, that Marin Red. Me too, mate. My grandpa used to take me to our local football matches, and that's how I started loving football. I always respect those who are older and more knowledgeable than me. Yes, but there's also a lot of people, mate, respectfully to you, sir, that are old and talk absolute bollocks. They're older than you and talk bollocks. So, but I hear what you're telling me. Anyway, gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up. I've got to go and eat, and busy day tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed it. I just thought I'd do something. It's not often me I do these sort of rants like this. Well, I do have rants, but not quite like this. But I just find it fascinating what these people do with their lives, that they just want to sit around on channels, troll people, put stupid bollock comments in, and yeah. Oh, Stefan Christian. Oh, mate, that was funny, that one, wasn't it? No, whose channel was that on? Was that on TJ's? I can't remember now. Was it on TJ's? Can't remember. But anyway, yeah, that was a fucking weird. That guy was, oh my days. He was talking absolutely out of his backside, wasn't he? Yeah, Alex C. Arteta is the longest serving manager in top 6 Premier League history not to win a pre-out or Champions League. Great, isn't it? Great. I mean, and people love the fact that we, supporting. Well, I don't. Be up, man. Arsenal forever. For the Gunner. Be up, man. Be up to you. Exclusive. I met Bertie in London. I told him I wanted him to find a proper strike. He spotted me and I said, "You've got it." Is that right? Big up Majid Hussan. Good stream. Thank you, my friend. Thank you as always for watching. Have a good health, says it's me, Everest, to everybody. Big up to you, man. AFC North London, AFC Netherlands. No, is that AFC Netherlands or is that AFC North London? I don't know. Is that Netherlands or North London? Scott is G199. It's 1992. Enjoy the rest of your evening, fella. Big up to you. Enjoy yours as well, my friend. Mama Sissy. Mama Flossie, Jez, thanks. Love you and Bob. Yeah, thank you, Mama. We're having a great time over it. It's bloody hot here today. Proper hot. Proper hot. It's going to get hotter tomorrow. Even hotter. Up to about 34, 35. That's too hot for me, man. Benjamin says, big up to... But to be honest, Jez, Christian Eagle and others think you, Lee Gunner, Aaron and Northside are toxic and a cult. They can think what they like, man, but we speak the truth. Because Christian and Egal, they talk bollocks. We talk the truth. We talk facts. We know the club. We know what we're talking about. They talk bollocks. And I'd debate with them any time they like. I have done with Egal. I've burnt him so many times. But SG says, Spurs away day. It was on Connors. Was it? Was it? It was on, okay. It was on Connors. Okay, it's about a year ago now, isn't it? Over a year ago. Stephen says, bless Flossie, hope you're well. I'm good, thanks, Stephen. Hope you're well. Big up to Mama Flossie. Always the real one. Oh, it's North London, Jez. Big up, man. Thank you for that. I was a bit confused. I thought, is it AFC Netherlands? But thank you for telling me that. I know now. I'm educated. Thank you very much indeed. But yeah, the face yakka, the club is infested with these artexuals now, Jez. The club has deteriorated massively since 2019. Our only hope is when he leaves, he takes them all with him to infest another club he manages. That's what I hope. Well, I don't know where all these artexuals come from. I don't remember them when I don't ever remember this face yakka. I don't ever remember this with Wenger. I certainly don't ever remember it with George Graham. Proper managers that actually won shit. So what is it with this clown? He wasn't even a great player for Arsenal. The best time he had was at Rangers. Then he went to Everton, and then we got him as a bit part. So what's the love, man? What's the love? Stephen says, that's why we love you. What you do, Jez, you tell the truth. Yeah, I don't take prisoners, man. That's probably why, in all fairness, that's probably why I haven't got 10,000 subscribers, to be honest. Because I say it as it is. I don't take prisoners. I don't pandy to people. I'd rather just be honest. As a lifelong Arsenal fan, I know my stuff. I know the facts. And I'd rather just talk to good, honest people like yourselves here. And, you know, it's never going to be a fact of like massive channel. But I enjoy what I do. I enjoy talking to you people because you come here every day. Well, not every day, because I don't stream every day. But you always put the great comments in, the great facts. You know, so SG says, never forget Staffan said Ancelotti could only manage world-class players when he developed young players to world-class player Kaká, Vinay Jr., Rodrigo, Valverde. Yeah, well, there we are. Gavin says, big up, mate. Great stream, man. Thank you for watching. As always, all of you. Thank you. Stephen said, big up, man. Don't worry, Jez. You soon will. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too controversial, man. That's why certain channels find me a bit hard to accommodate, to be honest, because I'm a little bit outspoken. I always have been, and I always will be, and I don't care. Tom says, these mutants are enjoying the process. I believe they enjoy it more than lifting trophies. They're scared of losing Mikel above all else. True. Anyway, on that note, gentlemen and ladies, I'm out of here. And enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy the summer coming up. Hope it improves in the UK. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.